Happy New Year, everyone! Happy 2020. I cannot believe that it's been a full year since I filmed my 2018 favorites video. I love doing these end of the year wrap-up videos because I've tried so many products this year. I just feel like there has been a ton of new innovation in clean beauty. Feels like this year it just like blew up, and all of a sudden we're going from product launches every spring and every fall to now having product launches all the time, and it's much more comparable to the conventional beauty world. So a lot of that is very exciting, but that also means that it can be a bit overwhelming to decide where you're gonna start, what products you want to use first. And so I'm hoping that this video will be helpful for you guys. Grab a cup of tea, grab some coffee, grab some snacks, and let's talk about the best products from this year. So I'm trying out some new settings on my camera that all came about because of the whole microphone debacle. I did pick up a new microphone. We're gonna see if this one works, if this one's better. I tested it and the first test was perfect, second test was perfect, so fingers crossed this will work for this video, but I am, like I said, trying out some new settings, so I might be checking the viewfinder every now and then. So if you guys see me looking here, it's to make sure that I'm still in focus, because that's always the worst when you have spent so long filming something and you get on to edit it and you realize you were completely out of focus, or just like no one could hear you, all that good stuff. It's hours of work wasted. So please forgive the occasional viewfinder checks. That's just because it'll save all of us a lot of time in the end. So as you can see, I'm totally barefaced right now. I really enjoyed how I did my last year's favorites video, where I kind of applied products as I was talking about them. I just found that it was fun for me, and I think it's great to be able to see the products in action instead of just like holding them up and talking about it, which for the most part in favorites videos I usually do. So this will be a little bit more interactive. If you guys have other formats that you like for favorites videos, let me know in the comments down below. I'm also extremely excited because the Detox Market has kindly offered to give away 3 of my favorite products from this year to one lucky winner. So I will have more details about that at the end of the video. I will have time markers in the description box, so if you just want to get like an overview of the list that I really like and you want to cut to the whole giveaway part, you can do that by checking out the description box. But for now, let's just talk product. 2019 has been kind of a funny makeup year for me. I feel like I've stuck to a lot of products that I really enjoyed, but I've also had the opportunity to try a lot of new products. And so I think I have a good mix match of things that I actually really enjoyed last year and that I'm still enjoying, and then things that I've tried this year that are completely new to me and probably relatively new to you that I'm enjoying right now. But one thing I will say about 2019 is I felt like it was the year for skin prep. I felt like I was on a mission to figure out how to make my skin look best even before applying makeup. You guys know my makeup style. It's pretty minimalist. I don't like a lot of heavy products, so I always tend to go for products that have flexible coverage, that I can either build up in certain areas and have lighter in other areas, or basically just products that don't look like products on your skin. I'm all about skin looking like skin. So part of that is really good skin prep, and I think a lot of people are talking about that now. I definitely learned a lot more about that this year. So I just want to say 2 things that I did to prep my skin before applying makeup, and honestly kind of on an everyday basis, was use some sort of oil before I put on my makeup. So most recently I've been using the Pai rosehip oil because that's in my skincare routine, and so I'll apply 3 drops of that and kind of press it into my face. But I wanted to mention an oil that is still my favorite. I sort of mentioned it in 2018 favorites, but it was a really new product for me then, so I didn't have a chance to like really use it up. But this is another oil that I really love to prep my skin with, and it's the Kjaer Weis Beautiful Oil. It is pricey, but it just gives your skin a really beautiful glow, and I just found that makeup lays really nicely over top of it. You definitely have to let it sink in for like a minute or 2 after you put it on, but that never seemed to bother me. I usually just curled my eyelashes during that time, and by the time I did that, then this was totally sunk in, but it just does a really great job of prepping your skin. So I have been using oils, and then I've also recently discovered a primer. Now this is the first primer in clean beauty that I've tried that I'm really like, oh wow, this does something. The first time I tried it, I didn't read the instructions, but I didn't totally get the gist of it, and I was like, this doesn't really do that much. Second time I tried it, I read the instructions, and wouldn't you know, it worked so much better. And the primer that I've really been loving is this Ilia True Skin Radiant Priming Serum. I have this small little size, but this has lasted me a really long time. I've been enjoying it for a few months now, especially with the holidays and events and putting heavier foundation on. It felt really important to have a nice base and to make sure that like my skin would look as flawless as possible in photos. So to use this product, you just shake up the bottle and take a few drops of it kind of on like the pads of your fingers, and you just press it into your skin, and it really helps the longevity of the foundation that you put on over top. It also gives it kind of like a stickier base so that it doesn't move around quite as much, and you get this like really pretty glow to your skin. And it's not sparkly, which I'm not a fan of. It's just a glow. It really is a radiance like it describes. So that's kind of like my first favorite of 2019, is discovering a primer in clean beauty that I feel like actually does something and actually is worth the step of putting on. So after my face oils, I'll usually put this on. And then I go in for my base. And I've had two products that have really stood out to me this year. One for events and sort of like more full coverage looks, and then one on an everyday basis. Now I do still really love my Suntegrity. I was using this more towards the beginning of the year until I got a replacement product which I also really love, and that's the Kier Weiss foundation. I finally found the right shade for me in the shade Weightless. I was using Ethereal beforehand, and that was just like a little bit off from my color. So once I found the right shade of it, it really became an everyday staple. So obviously this doesn't have SPF in it, so you'll need an SPF beforehand. But what I really love about this product is that you can use it in so many different ways. And I've talked about it a lot before, so I'm not going to harp on it, but it's great as a foundation. It's also great as a concealer. It blends really seamlessly into your skin, especially if you have that sort of like oil prep stage first. You don't have to use a Kier Weiss oil, you can use a different face oil. But if you have that oil base, then this really blends so easily and you can target certain areas. So some days I would just place some kind of around my mouth or the darker areas that I have on my cheeks, and that would be fine, that would be plenty, and I would feel like I can still see my natural skin in most areas of my face, but I have the coverage where I need it. So the versatility of this product was really great. Now you guys have seen me apply this so many times, so I'm not going to bore you with that. I'm actually going to use the other complexion product that I really enjoyed, and that is the Ilia True Skin Serum Foundation. Now this was in my 2018 favorites. It's just one of those products that I really, really love. I'm going to be applying this today. So again, you give it a good shake. I need about a pump of it on the back of my hand, and all the shades that I use everything in will be listed down below. This is one that you should really try applying with your fingers. If you've tried it before and it hasn't worked for you, try again with your fingers, because that for me made a huge difference. But this is the foundation that I reach for, not on a daily basis because I don't need this much coverage, or I don't feel I need this much coverage on a daily basis, but anytime I have a special event, a date night, an interview, anything like that, I go to this foundation because it's just so easy to use and it makes such a huge difference, but your skin still looks like your skin. And again, this is another product where I can just place it where I need it and it blends into my natural skin. So for example, I don't really have any product on my forehead right now because that's not really an area that I have a lot of pigmentation or acne or anything that I need to cover up. But even though I have barely anything up here and a lot around here, it still looks really flawless and seamless, and like the two areas blend together as one. Now that also has to do with a good color match, so just make sure that you pick your right shade because that's always very important. So because it's like 9:30 in the morning when I'm filming this, I'm not going to go in with another layer, but you can really build this foundation up, and that's another reason that I love it. Like I said, it was my 2018 favorite pick. It also is my 2019 favorite pick. I just think if you're getting into clean beauty and you're like, I need a good like Giorgio Armani equivalent foundation, then try this one out. The last complexion product that I want to give a shout out to, but I'm not actually going to use today, that was definitely a favorite towards the beginning of 2019, is the Well People Bio-Based Baked Foundation. My go-to duo was the Suntegrity 5-in-1 with the Well People powder in the areas that I needed it. It just is a great combo. This powder is really, really nice, finely milled, and just like adds a little bit of coverage without your skin starting to look powdery. Check this one out. Again, I used it more as like a setting powder, not as much as like a foundation. But as far as as setting powders go, this one was my favorite of 2019. Like, there's so much to say about all these products. I hopefully will move through the rest of them a little bit faster. But the next complexion product is obviously concealer, and I feel like I found my favorite concealer that I've tried so far. This isn't going to come as a shock to you guys. If you've been watching my last few videos, then you know I'm obsessed with the Fit Glow concealer. This is not a new product by any means. A lot of people have enjoyed it. I just tried it for the first time this year, and my shade is 2.5, but if I want a highlighting shade, then I would use the shade 2, and I have a little sample here, so I kind of like swap between them depending on what I need. I'll show you guys the lighter shade underneath my eyes, and I'll use the color that's closer to my natural complexion on the rest of my face. So this is shade 2. And I just kind of look down and place it in the areas where I'm dark. So that sort of brightens my under eye area, and then I'll go in with 2.5 and I'll use the back of my hand if I'm going to do spot concealing. I'll pop a little bit on and then kind of place it over the areas where I need some spot concealing. And the texture of this is just so incredible. It dries to like soft, just like a skin-like texture. It doesn't eliminate like all dimension from your face because it still kind of reflects light a little bit, but it definitely covers those darker areas. And on a daily basis, I've really just found myself popping this over whatever SPF I'm wearing. And then usually after I'm done my base, I will go onto my eyes. So I'm going to use one of my favorites eyebrow products from 2019, and that is the Hourglass Arch Brow Micro Sculpting Pencil. This has just been like everything that I wanted in a brow product and more. So you guys can see I have full brows kind of, but they're a little bit sparse. So I just need something that's going to softly fill in the areas of my brow that are, like I said, just like a little bit sparse. And this is exactly that. I just feel like it makes such a difference in terms of how neat my eyebrows look. Like this one doesn't have any and this one does. And I don't know, I feel like I noticed a huge difference from it. And this just lasts all day, which is so crazy. So this is definitely a winner in my book, and I'm so happy that I discovered it this year. I'm going to be placing over top of it the Eco Brow Brow Gel. I really like this. I did find out, however, the other day, if you apply too much, I think, that it does get a little bit like white and it kind of like dries on your eyebrows and you can see it. So I'm going to try it again today and be very conscious to see if it does the same thing or if it was just user error, because I really, really like this brow gel. I don't want it to do that. I don't want it to work perfectly like it has been for so many months. So we'll see about this one. If I'm being honest, I haven't really been wearing that much eyeshadow this year. I feel like I've been trying a lot of different products, but I don't reach for it on an everyday basis. So I just wanted to mention two that I have and have tried and really enjoy. And I'll pop one of them on my eyes right now so you guys can kind of see a look with it. But I wouldn't say that I reach for an eyeshadow palette all the time. And the two that I really liked, one is the same as last year. I think it's a really affordable, great option. I still have the Honest Beauty Get It Together eyeshadow palette. Still really enjoy this. Would highly recommend checking it out. It's an affordable option. It's easy to find. And then another one that's pretty affordable and easy to find but has less shadows is going to be the Nudist Well People eyeshadow palettes. Now these are pretty new. They came out a little while ago, and there's two of them. I really enjoyed them. I thought that they were great options for me, someone who loves neutrals. It's like every color I could possibly want. I'm gonna pop this on my eyes really quick and then I'll be right back so you guys can kind of get a sense of what it will look like. But like I said, on an everyday basis, I don't usually go into an eyeshadow palette. So I just popped on a few of those shadows to show you guys that they're nice, pigmented. You can obviously build them up a lot more than I have right now. But for me, this is just like a great everyday wearable brown smoky eye. Then I'm going to go into mascara, and again, this is another category that's hard to pick a favorite for this year, but I can say that there are a few that I have really been enjoying. The first of which is the one that I'm using right now, which is Lily Lolo's Original Vegan Black Mascara. This just reminds me a lot of like the Maybelline Falsies mascara I used to use. It's definitely a like you're wearing mascara look. It makes your lashes really full, coats them, definitely adds some length, so this is like a great all-around mascara. Then the other one that's a little bit more natural that worked on me this year is the Kjaer Weis Lengthening Mascara. That's definitely kind of like a no makeup look. You get that definition, but it's really only adding length. All the ones that I'm recommending aren't ones that smudged on me, so mascara again is one of those like really personal categories. You do have to try it for yourself because everyone has different like oil compositions on their skin. Everyone uses different skincare, so it's hard to know what will actually smudge and sort of break down the mascara on you. but for me, those two worked. And then the last one that I really enjoyed this year was the new mascara from Well People, their Expressionist Volumizing Mascara. Their original Expressionist mascara didn't work for me at all. I would always get smudges, but for whatever reason, their volumizing one didn't. So those are three that worked for me this year. Again, it's hard to choose a favorite because they're all kind of different and give me different things. But right now, I will say I've really been enjoying the Lily Lila mascara. Heading back to complexion products, I don't think the next favorite will come as a surprise, you guys, because I've literally been using it non-stop in like every video recently, and I've said this name so many times. It's the Kjaer Weis Reverence Blush. I can tell I'm not the only one who really enjoys this because every time I try and link it, it's always sold out. So the pan might be the only thing available right now, but I would recommend getting the pan, and you can always buy like a cheap Z palette or something off of Amazon and pop it in because it's magnetic. But this color, you guys, oh, it's like the perfect blush color on me. And yes, you were all right. The Kjaer Weis Cream Blush formula is probably the best cream blush formula that I have tried so far. It's just really beautiful and it lasts really well. It's completely foolproof, easy to apply, it looks great on bare skin, looks great with heavy foundation, doesn't separate, which is really nice. And yeah, it's just like an all-around winner for me. Absolutely loved this. Still love it, have hit pan, and pretty much reach for it every single time that I wear makeup now. As far as bronzers go, I feel like my year is kind of split in half. So half the time I was using the Kjaer Weis bronzer in Dazzling, and I really like that. It's kind of a natural glow to your skin. But if I wanted what I would call a more traditional bronzer, like not a glowing bronzer product, then I always reach for this Well People bio-based baked bronzer. This is just such a good shade. It just looks really nice on my skin tone. It has like the perfect amount of red tones in it, so it looks natural, but it's not orangey, which I don't know how they did that. I really don't. I'm totally baffled by this product. I usually am terrified of things this color because they either look muddy or they look orange, but this one does not. It just gives your skin such a healthy glow. Also doubles as a great eyeshadow. Highlighter is again one of those funny categories where I wasn't quite sure what product to include in it because it's not something that I reach for on an everyday basis. I really love the product that I recommended last year, which is a Vapor Organic Beauty product. I will link that down below. I also really enjoyed the Maya Chia Highlight of the Day. It just gives you like a really ethereal glowy look, but on an everyday basis I don't usually wear a highlighter, so I'm not going to really include an official favorite in this because it just wasn't a big thing for me this year. But who knows what 2020 will bring. Maybe I'll start wearing it every day. But what I did wear a lot in 2019 is lip products. So I have a few different ones that I wanted to share with you guys that were my favorites. Actually forgot to go grab one from my purse. Let me go grab that right now and I'll be right back. Okay, so I got what was in my purse. As you can tell, that's definitely a favorite because it's living in my purse. But why don't we start off with the things that I remembered to bring and grabbed out of my makeup drawer. So when I want a lipstick and I want like a neutral lipstick that I wear all the time every day, it's going to be the same favorite as last year. It's Rose Water from Kosas. It's such a beautiful neutral perfect pink. I'm going to swatch this one for you because I'm going to put my like everyday one on at the very end of this video. But it's just like the perfect pink for me. It's so comfortable. Kosas lipsticks, they just do them right. I have no gripes to pick with this. I really enjoy their lipsticks, and I just think because of how comfortable they are, they're definitely one of my favorite formulas and lipsticks that I've tried so far. But I will say I had a new favorite everyday lipstick. I'm going to call this a lipstick because it's technically called a lip sheer, but I think it's more of like a lipstick. It's more pigmented than that. This is the Narcissus Enchanted Lip Sheer from Ritual de Fille. And I always say this every time I mention this product. I really want to try more from this brand, but this was just such a great everyday neutral color. I reach for this all the time. It had a period of time that it lived in my handbag. It's funny, I feel like the color in the tube is almost deceiving to how it looks on your lips. It looks way more brown in the tube, but when you actually apply it on your lips, for me, it showed up way more pink, and it's just a beautiful everyday color, and I really love that. The next one I'm going to kind of slide into this. It is a relatively new product, but I know that I love it, and sometimes you just find products that you know you love and you can't help it, and it's the Fit Glow Glow Lip Serum. A lot of people have talked about these. Again, like the concealer, they said those are like two hero products. Agreed. I'm totally aligned with everyone that says that. Really have just been enjoying them, and you guys know there have been other Fit Glow products that I haven't enjoyed, so I was really excited to try these out and see kind of what the hype was about. I have this in the shade Nudie. They're very comfortable. They give you a little bit of shine. They make your lips look a little bit fuller because of that dimension that they add to them, but they're just incredibly comfortable, and the way that they wear is very comfortable. They're not sticky. Your lips feel hydrated and nourished after wearing it, so this is just an all-around winner for me. Now the last product, which I'm actually going to apply to my lips, has just been like the funniest, littlest favorite product of this year. It's the Kosas Sport Hyaluronic Lip Balm in Pulse. And I don't know like what it is about this product, but I absolutely love it. It's like that perfect berry stain. And for someone who loves effortless makeup, this is effortless makeup. This is like the easiest thing that it's basically like chapstick that you can stick on, but it adds some color to your lips. I just absolutely love the color. To me, it feels like sort of that perfect like French girl berry just kissed lip, and that's always what I'm aspiring to. So I was thrilled to find this year. I really enjoyed it. And with the last product, that sort of brings me to this giveaway that I'm really excited to bring you guys. It's all thanks to the Detox Market. I got to pick out 3 products that I thought you guys would love to try and use. So I'm gonna list the 3 now, and they're kind of like a complete set. You can use them all together, which I think is great. So the first product that you will receive will obviously be a full size of what I'm about to show you, but you will receive the Ilia True Skin Radiant Priming Serum. Like I mentioned, this has just been like the first primer that I found in clean beauty that really feels like it does something, and I'm really excited for you guys to try and add this to your routine and just see how it boosts whatever product you put on top of it. You can also just use this on its own, and it adds just a nice glow to your skin. So there's a few ways to use it. I'm really excited for you guys to try it out. The second product that a winner will get is their very own Fit Glow Concealer. You guys will let me know the shade that works best for you. I will link down below sort of like an area where you can go check out and pick your shade and let me know which one would work for you. Like I said, for me, I'm 2.5. That's sort of like my complexion tone. And then if I want a brightening concealer, I'm 2. So that kind of gives you a general idea to base the other colors off of. And again, this is such a hero product. There are so many ways for you to kind of find your shade of it. But I'm thrilled to be able to give one of these away to you guys because I've just been using it nonstop, and it is such a great concealer. And can we just talk about how hard it is to find a really good concealer? So I'm beyond thrilled that you guys will get to try this out. Once I like mention all the rules, I'll remind you guys of this, but just make sure you let me know the shade that you want in this. And the last product is the one that I have been obsessed with and using every day, and the one that I forgot to even take out of my handbag to share with you guys, and that is the Kosas Sport Lip Balm in Pulse. I'm really excited that one of you will get to try this. It's just one of those funny products that just makes a huge difference, and I feel like it's one of those products that will work for everyone, right? So no matter your complexion, I think it will be a beautiful color on you, and no matter how much time you have to get ready, it will be a beautiful product. So you can throw this in your bag too, or you can apply it more sparingly when you just want a pop of color for whatever makeup look you're wearing. I think this is just something that you guys will love, and I'm really excited that you'll get the chance to try it. So thank you to the Detox Market for offering to do this giveaway with me. I'm so excited for you guys to try these products. The rules are simple and standard for a giveaway. So like I said, one lucky winner will win all 3 of these products, and all you have to do is be following me on Instagram and be following the Detox Market on Instagram as well, and then comment on a picture that I posted about the giveaway. So there'll be 2 today, just letting me know what shade you want, and a bonus entry if you tag a friend in the comments as well. Now I know not all of you have Instagram, so that's always difficult for me. I'm still trying to figure out a good way to do just like a YouTube based giveaway. If you guys have any sites that you know of where you can do stuff like that, where people can just enter, let me know. That would be wonderful, because the next one I do, I would really like to make sure everyone can be included. But since I'm partnering with the Detox Market on this one, it does have to be run through Instagram. It is a US based giveaway. So I'm really excited for you guys to get to try these products out. I hope this video was helpful in case you're wanting to know what to start with, because there are so many products out there. If you have any questions on any of the products that I have talked about in this video, just let me know in the comments down below. And everything I talked about today, all the products, all the giveaway rules, all the links of where to go for the giveaway, will be down in the description box. So that is where you need to go if you just need any information that I may have said in this video. It's all in the description box. So go there, and if you have any more questions, just feel free to reach out and I will answer them as soon as I possibly can. A huge thank you for such a wonderful year on my channel. I feel like every year it just gets better and better and I meet more and more people, which is really fun. So I just want to say thank you guys. I would not be able to try all these products if it wasn't for you. So I am totally indebted, and I hope that these videos are just like a little way that I can say thank you to you guys. And I hope that this giveaway is another way that I can say thank you. So to more giveaways to come in 2020. I hope you guys have a wonderful year. Let me know your New Year's resolutions. I'm curious. I have a few that I'm working on right now. But yeah, I think we have lots of exciting things to come. So look forward to all of that on my channel. If you're new here and you're interested in clean green beauty, make sure to subscribe for videos every week. And if you're not new here, then like I just said, a huge thank you for being a part of my channel. 2019 was a great year and I am just so excited for 2020 and all the fun we have to look forward to. So I will see you guys next Tuesday. Make sure to enter the giveaway. It will be running through this Saturday. So it's a pretty quick giveaway. So make sure you get your entries in now. And yeah, I will announce the winner on Saturday. Okay guys, I'll see you next week. Bye.